and good afternoon from Shelby County High School, Robert Doyle Stadium. This is going to be an amazing first-class stadium for our student athletes to play in, and we are so excited about it. But I do have some disappointing news. It is not ready on the same schedule that we thought it would be, so we're going to have to push it back a little bit. October the 7th will be the first home game here on Rocket Stadium, Robert Doyle Stadium at Shelby County High School. It will also be homecoming, so we've had to change a couple of things, rearrange some dates, but we wanted you to get the full effect and see it in its prime, and so we will be ready October the 7th. Many of the things that the pandemic has done to all of us are things like our supply chain and our contractors having multiple projects to work on, so it is just a little bit behind schedule, but I can promise you it is going to be worth the wait. So once again, October the 7th will be the first home game played at Robert Doyle Stadium with the refurbished bleachers, the new field house, and also the wonderful turf surface for our student athletes to play on. We hope you come out and join Rocket Nation as they give it all for the Rockets. Another thing I mentioned to you a couple of weeks ago was our Campus Learning Suite. Again, we've had some vendor issues, and we wanted to be sure that this new way of sharing student reports with you, student grades, was going to be working, and we had to have some data. And what we can tell you is starting today, our elementary and middle school students, their grades will start showing up and populating in Campus Learning Suite, which you remember is part of Infinite Campus. Same login, you go like you were going to check attendance, and there will be a column that gives students grades thus far. However, the high schools are a little bit more complex. They have multiple courses that are a semester long and very different from one high school to the other in some occasions. So it's going to take us a while to figure that out. I'm glad we didn't get started with that because we ran into some problems right away. So we're going to hold off on that until next year. So you're going to check grades for your high school students just like you did last year. So only our kindergarten through our 8th graders will be looking in Infinite Campus in the new column for grades. I think you're going to find it's a big improvement over Empower, and it's going to be in Infinite Campus with which you are very familiar. Now, if you're a new student or you don't remember how to log in, you can call your school or you can call Brittany Stone at the central office, and her number and her information should be there below. She can help you out with that. And lastly, I want to emphasize again what we mentioned in August. We have a theme of the month, and all of our students, K through 12, and all of our staff focus on good citizenship and life skills. And last month we focused on relationships, creating relationships, and this month we're focusing on empathy. We know that our fellow students and our colleagues in Eastern Kentucky have been suffering with the flooding. Last year, the Western Kentucky friends of ours suffered from the tornado, and I've been so excited to see our students step up with empathy, and that is feeling for others and considering others' feelings. We know that is a life skill and a skill that our students need every day. So I hope you'll reinforce that at home, and we are looking for good examples of that in our classrooms and in our hallways. Lots of fun things going on, lots of work going on here to get ready for October the 7th. And we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's a long weekend, and we will see you back here after Labor Day on Tuesday.